Then we heard reports from across the country, from our villages, from our people, that they saw the presence at times of the international forces in Afghanistan, rather than NATO and US forces in Afghanistan, abetting and supporting violence in Afghanistan rather than trying to reduce it. I wanted the West to come to Afghanistan, thinking that the West would bring help to Afghanistan and liberation to Afghanistan. Now, I saw along the way that many a times we were treated as non-existent, that our casualties were more numbers rather than human beings who had suffered, that our houses were not considered homes. Therefore, this was the beginning. But along the way, I began to recognize that perhaps the United States has an interest different than the war on terror, or that alongside the war on terror, there is a broader, bigger superpower interest in this region, in which we, as Afghans, as a poor, troubled nation, have no place. After the signing of the strategic partnership, it became even more clear. In the document of the strategic partnership, the US has committed to defending Afghanistan in case of foreign aggression. 10 days after the signing of the partnership agreement, strategic agreement, we saw gunfire from Pakistan towards Afghanistan. We saw rocket fire from Pakistan towards Afghanistan. Our civilians suffered, our civilians died. The US not only did not help in stopping those attacks, but they tried to hide it and deny it. There was massive corruption that was deliberately caused by the way international support was given to Afghanistan, the way US support was given to Afghanistan. It was designed to cause weakness in the Afghan government, to divide people, to buy loyalties, and then to blackmail people through those resources spent to cause corruption. That is true. I saw an example very closely when I began to see the dangers that private security firms were causing to Afghan security, to Afghan economy, to Afghan institution building. And when I began to work in dismantling the private security firms, there I saw the United States government work very hard to undermine my efforts and to encourage a lot of my relatives, close friends, and leaders in the Afghan government to own private security firms, to register private security firms. They were funded in order to continue with this terrible, corrupt method, and brought a lot of pressure on me.